Namaste, welcome to your practice today. So just find a space on your mat that you can get nice and comfy. The whole purpose of this practice is less is more. We are going into our winter season here in Michigan. And the one thing I have learned over the years is for the winter season for me, less is more. Taking more time off, having more time out in Mother Earth, and just really just being here in the moment. Now, as winter comes in, the season of winter, you notice that the trees are losing their leaves and things are dying off to make room for new things in the spring. So my question to you during our practice today is, what is it in your life that you need to let die off that maybe isn't serving you any longer, or maybe it just needs to die off so that new things can grow within your life? It may be a job, it may be a relationship, it may be a thought system. I know me personally, there's a lot of thought systems that I need to let die off. There's a lot of old belief systems. There is a lot of inner work that I need to let go of. There's a lot within my own life that I need to let go of so new things can grow in place of it. So I ask you today to ponder this question. What is it in your life that you need to just let die off so that new things can grow in place of it? And to take notice, how does that feel when you think about those things that you need to let die off in your own life? How does that feel in your body? Where does that settle within you? And really feel that out. And don't ignore those feelings. Embrace them, honor them, and listen to them. They hold such wisdom for you. And just know that less is more. So what is it in your life right now that you can let go of a little bit and just embrace the new winter season? And really any time in your life. Maybe you're not watching this during the winter season. Maybe you're watching it in the spring. What is something you need to let die off in the spring that can be renewed in the summer? So any time of the year, we can re-examine our lives and look at the things that we need to let go of or just let be so that new things can come and grow in our lives. So let's get to our practice. This is a less is more practice. So very slow, very gentle, going along with our winter season, our hibernation, which is like, I love hibernation. Fall is really my favorite season because we are starting to hibernate and I love to hibernate. So you can use a block or no block, and you can use a pillow in place if you want to, or some books, or just whatever you have that works for you to support yourself during these moves. Just do whatever works for you to support yourself. I'm going to kind of take this block and make it an extension of my body today because I need a lot of extra support today as we go into hibernation. So just come to a comfortable seat on your mat, and if you have a block, put it in your right hand and place it off to the side and place your hand on top of that. It can even go shorter, lower if you want to. I'm going to do a little bit higher today because I need extra support. And we're going to raise our other hand tall like the trees into the sky. And just raise it and breathe. Less is more. Breathe that in. Less is more. And then we're going to go to one side. Just move your arm over your head. Tilt to the side. And just get a nice good stretch in your side body. And breathe. And then raise your hand back up and lower it down and just switch sides. So I'm going to raise. I'm going to place this on the other side of me, my block on the other side. I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to raise it up and stretch, and maybe you like to gaze up at your fingertips or past your fingertips. And just breathe. And then when you get to your third breath or so, go over to your other side and get a nice good side stretch. Oh, this feels really good. Remember to listen to your body. Meet your body where it's at in this moment, in this practice. Then come back up and lower your hand. This time we're going to face one way or the other. We're going to place our feet out in front of us and open your legs a bit and place your block, if you have one, in between. Again, you can do whatever works for your body. If you don't have a block, that's fine. Just go down. We're going to melt into Mother Earth. We're going to melt into the ground, just like the ice will be melting in winter time when we begin to in spring. So we're going to allow the things that we no longer need, that we need to let die away from our lives, melt away from us. So raise your arms up, get a nice good stretch. And then on a breath, just go forward very slowly. Maybe you touch your toes, maybe you touch the ground, your ankles, wherever you would like. And you can round your back. And I'm going to place my head on this block. So you do what works for you in this movement. But I'm going to let my back round, and it's like we're melting. We're letting go. We are just letting it flow. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. The things that we no longer need, we are releasing and letting them die away from our lives so that new things can grow. And just come into position, and we're going to take about 5 breaths in this position. And then on your 5th breath, when you get to about your 5th breath, come back up and just take your hands, if they're down by your ankles or the ground, just place them on the top of your feet if you can, or as close as you can, and just draw in energy as you bring up your hands along your body, and then raise them again. And get a good stretch. And let's just do some movement. Just move like your body. Move that in the ways that it feels good for your body. Just stretch it out. And if you find a spot that feels good, stay there for a moment. This feels really good. And then let's move in front. Moving and flowing. Releasing. Or maybe just letting things be for now. And just move your arms. Maybe do a side stretch. Go to one side, stretch. And then forward. And then to the other side. And then come back to center. And then come back to our seat. And place your hands on your knees. And again, you can use your block if you choose to. We're going to go forward this time, but we're going to continue sitting with our legs cross-legged. You may have to put your block out a bit. And this time though, before we get there, we're going to do some organic movements in front. So just some circles, feeling through your whole body. Oh, just feel how good that feels. Moving your body. With this idea that less is more. So if you feel like this is not less is more, then do less. Maybe go slower. Maybe go smaller. Maybe just come and just stay. So now we're going to go forward and grab your block, or if you don't have one, just go as far as you can. And I'm placing my head on the top of this block, so you go as far as your body would like. We're just going to get a good stretch on our lower back and our hips and just go forward. We're going to stay here about 3 breaths. And then come back up. In our very last position, again, you can use your block or a pillow if you'd like to. We're going to come all the way down. We're going to go into corpse pose. I'm going to come all the way down to the ground, to the earth. And again, if you want to prop up, you can prop up your hips here. That feels really good on my back, so I think I'm going to leave it there, but you don't have to. You can lower your legs down. Open your hands up, facing up. But I'm going to keep my legs up, totally up to you. You can put your knees together and your feet out. That's very comfortable right now for me. So just get nice and comfy. And we're going to take 5 slow breaths just right here. Melting, releasing, or just being. Less is more. You can open your eyes, gently look around your space. And then come back up to sitting if you want to. If you want to stay laying down, please do. Take as long as you want. Less is more today. This is your practice. Thank you for showing up today on the mat with me. I wish you nothing but love, peace, and joy, and tons of rest this hibernation season, or whatever season you're in. I wish you much rest and such good energy for releasing what no longer serves you. Put your hands on your heart space. Take a deep breath in and bow down to yourselves for showing up today. Much love and light to you. Namaste. I'll see you soon.